Hello there, and welcome to my second vlog, and most likely, if the prediction is correct, my last vlog also. Because, in case you didn't know, it's the end of the world! Isn't that exciting? Yeah, end of the world, fun stuff. So, at this point, I have just gotten home from driving my brother and my dad back from kayaking, and as we were driving back, it began to rain. I was like, oh, look at this, first sign, apocalypse, here we come. Party in the USA. Did I really just say that? Yeah, I did. Sorry. Anyway, it started to rain, and it actually started to rain pretty hard after a lot of rain, and I'm kind of starting to think maybe the apocalypse is actually going to happen. Maybe we are actually all going to die. And I was like, nah, whatever. Yeah. Ha. Anyway, as long as this apocalypse is going on, I thought I would talk about all the other apocalypses. Well, yeah. You know the guy who said this apocalypse was going to happen? The guy who went on national TV and he was like, I know when the world will end. We actually knew for the whole time, but now we have special stuff that makes us able to figure it out. Yeah, that guy. Well, he's actually predicted the apocalypse a couple times before this, and as you can see by me and you being here, hasn't happened yet. So I'm kind of doubtful about this apocalypse. No offense to all you apocalypse believers. But anyway, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I do not think that the world is going to end, though actually the apocalypse isn't supposed to happen. If you know, at 6 tonight, all the Christians are going to heaven, so bye Christians, we'll miss ya. Anyway, all Christians are going to heaven, and the rest of us are going to stay on earth in eternal torment/hell for the next 5 months until October, at which point we will all die. Which is kind of sucky, because Halloween is my favorite holiday, so if we all die in October, we're going to be dead before Halloween. We're not going to be able to have Halloween. It's just going to be sad, because Halloween is just so much fun. And also, what kind of sucks is for all you Christians leaving tonight, you're going to miss Doctor Who! Yes, Doctor Who is tonight, and you are going to miss it. That really sucks, because this episode looks great. Speaking of Doctor Who, I think I'll take this time to discuss a couple of my theories regarding Doctor Who. One big thing that a lot of people are wondering about, and a lot of people want to figure out, which hopefully we will figure out this season. Hopefully we'll find out who River Song is. One big theory I have about River is that she is the TARDIS or a TARDIS. Kind of like the girl in the last episode, the Doctor's Wife, where she became a human TARDIS. A human. So I think River is the same type of thing. Like, she is a TARDIS that became human or was put into a human body. So I think this for a couple of reasons. First off, she's a time traveler. And there really aren't that many other time travelers other than River, and so it makes sense. And also, she knows how to fly the TARDIS better than the Doctor, and he didn't teach her. So, yeah. Also, in the episode The Big Bang, when that guy from the Dalek episode, Winston Churchill, I think it was, when he tried to call the TARDIS, it called Storm Cage where River was. So when he tried to call the TARDIS, it called River. Why is that? Because River's the TARDIS. Think about it. Makes sense. Also, the book she carries around, her, like, memory journal or her spoilered book, or, like, diary, it looks like a TARDIS. And also, in the episode, in The Big Bang again, when everybody's forgotten about the Doctor, why is it that River still remembers the Doctor? Why is she able to bring the book to Amy and get Amy to bring him back? Like, how does she remember when nobody else does? Because she's a TARDIS, she's part of the time vortex, so she can remember these things. kind of like how the Doctor remembers Rory after he's been wiped out. Also, another theory for me about Amy's child, I think that Amy's child is actually, it's not the Doctor's child, which is what a lot of people are saying. I think it's a silent child, like one of the silents. I think that, you know, the thing that River and Rory find in the basement and where the silents bring Amy, I think that place, it's like the thing that was in the lodger, the kind of TARDIS that was being built, and they need someone to pilot it, so they used Amy to make a silent slash Time Lord child. Like, they used the DNA of a Time Lord and the DNA of a silent to impregnate Amy, which is what they did when they had her. So she'll have the child, and then they'll have somebody they can use, the little girl in the spacesuit, have someone they can use to fly that TARDIS, go through time, and take over all of time. And bring silence to the universe. Silence will fall. That's what I think. So I think the little girl who regenerates at the end of that episode is Amy's child, but she was created. She's a test tube baby. She's not an actual baby, which is why she has Time Lord DNA. I also think she's part silent because the TARDIS, when the Doctor scans Amy to see if she's pregnant, it keeps forgetting the baby is there. It says positive, negative, positive, negative. So I'm thinking it's a silent, and when the TARDIS stops looking at it, it forgets the baby is there, which is why it switches back and forth. So that's my theory. Boom. Mind blown. I know. So if that actually is true, I'm going to feel pretty smart. Or you'll just be like, you read it somewhere! Or you have inside information. But I don't. I'm guessing. Also, something me and my friends are worried about with Doctor Who. Why is it that Rory is the one who keeps dying? Like, couldn't Amy die in one episode? Because we've had Rory die lots of times. He died and then came back as a Roman. He died in the episode, in the mermaid nurse space thing episode where she had to bring him back to life. He kind of died in The Doctor's Wife, where he in the future he was an old man and then Amy found his dead body. So you're supposed to care for him. It's kind of making me think that we're not supposed to care about Amy. And it's like, oh, nobody cares about Amy, so we'll just kill off Rory multiple times because he's the only one they care about. Which is a little bit true. I mean, I like Amy now, but at the beginning she was kind of, oh my god, shoot her. But now she's good. Karen Gillan, if you're watching this, I love you. I love you. Okay? This isn't you. This is Amy. I don't like her character. But I like you. I think you're a great actress. But now Amy has grown on me. My friend still hates her, but I like her. She's cool. I think she's good. And I think they should kill her off, and then you can be like, oh, I love you, and then she'll come back, and it'll be big, epic. Do it. You should do that. You really should do that. So, anyway, I'm gonna say, see ya. Possibly forever if the apocalypse actually does happen, though I really don't think it will. Oh gosh, it really is raining. Maybe this thing will happen after all. We'll see. Well, for real this time, see ya.